Hey everyone, Velo here, and welcome to my tutorial series of speedrunning Persona 5 Strikers New Game Plus Merciless. In this video, I will go over the Persona builds that will be useful for this run. In the Persona menu, it's a key note that you want to have a filled roster of Personas. We are actually going to be using just 6 of them, and the other 4 are there for just filler so we do not accidentally fill up a slot from a Persona drop throughout the run, and potentially losing time due to that random Persona leveling up. It does not matter which order you'd like to have for your 6 Personas, just as long as they are grouped together to cycle through faster when in the jails. For Lucifer, I have a Dizzy and Almighty build. Morningstar is a very powerful skill and is used majority of the time throughout the run. Dizzy is also there because Almighty skills can technical the ailment, and Dizzy works in most bosses with the exception of Akane's Joker and Akira's mech. Dizzy Boost and Ailment Boost helps increase the chances of Dizzy to land, and Technical Adept will help give a damage boost when using Morningstar on a dizzied enemy. Spellmaster is also very useful because it reduces the cost of Morningstar to 25 SP per use, and considering that this skill is used a lot, it will help cut time of constantly trying to restore your SP. For Alice, she has Die For Me, which will be useful for using on mini bosses throughout the run, as they can potentially die as long as they do not drain or nullify curse skills. Mudo Boost will help increase the chance for Die For Me to hit. I also gave her Debilitate to use on all lock keepers and bosses. Brainjack is a good skill to have for the Futaba missions, so you don't have to waste SP on using Morningstar. Brainwash Boost and Ailment Boost will increases the chance of the ailment to hit. I also gave her Soul Thief to help recover SP while you're protecting Futaba. Spellmaster is there just to cut the cost of Die For Me to 10 SP per use. Next is a Burn and Wind technical build. I use a fire skill such as Blazing Hell to help potentially inflict burn on an enemy, with Burn Boost and Ailment Boost to complement it. Soul Thief is again there to help identify when the enemy is inflicted. Vacuum Wave is one of the better wind skills to use. Spellmaster is not present because we do not use this build much aside from Alice, Mariko, and Akane's Joker. For the next Persona, I use Yoshitsune primarily for Hasotobi. This build is only used in Sendai when you fight Ango. Ice Age will also be used to freeze Ango as much as possible throughout the fight. Freeze Boost and Ailment Boost will help increase the chances of freeze to land. Technical Adept is to help the complement use of Hasotobi when Ango is frozen. I use Diarahan to self-heal throughout the fight, and Charge is there not only to increase the damage output, but also if you use the skill once and quickly use Hasotobi twice in a row, you will actually hit Ango twice with the same single use of Charge. Knockdown Style will also keep Ango staggered to increase the chances of skipping his mid-fight techs. I will put a link in the description about how to properly use this build and also to skip the mid-fight techs. I made a Shock and Nuke technical build as well solely for Akira. Because his mech cannot be inflicted by Dizzy or Burn, Shock is the way to go. Soul Thief is again there to give the indication of the ailment landing as well as increasing the odds with Shock Boost and Ailment Boost. Technical Adept will help with greater nuke damage to help complement Nuke Boost and Nuke Amp. And finally, there's the Hama build. This build looks kinda odd, but hear me out, okay? Hama is there to use on mini bosses in case you are unable to use Alice's Die For Me skill. Debilitate is still there in case you need to debuff on any enemy, and Attack Master is also there to help in case you have this persona equipped while traversing the jails, so you don't have to waste SP on another Morningstar. I have Blazing Hell with Burn Boost, Ailment Boost, and Soul Thief to help use on Akira in the second phase. When he is burned, that will help you swap back to your nuke technical persona, which is Siegfried, for example. Burn lasts much longer than Shock and Dizzy does, so you'll have to worry less about recasting the skill. And with that, you are geared to go. Hope this video was found useful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down below in the comment section. Thank you again, everyone, and I'll see you on the flip side.